It's your guy Obasogi, Cage Warriors, Newcastle, with the King of Parmos?
Let's go with it.
The Parmo,
Palmos or pancakes?
Parmo Pancake King, Mr. Hardwick. Sir, that was one of those fights which was, I'll be honest, it was really finicky, itty bitty. Be good to get kind of your appraisal on your performance and how that fight went, because it was a hard one, let's just say.
Yeah, it was tough. Like, I thought I could hear the knees starting to have effect, but he just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. I was like, the routes to exit, I've got this knee, I can keep throwing. The routes to exit are a bit blocked off. Like, he got us with an elbow once, and I'm like, okay, I have to be a bit hesitant where I'm going. And like, arms felt a bit heavy on the brakes. Had to adapt my training quite a lot because I got the, I took the fight the day after turning my finger upside down. So I'm like, let's go back to the fucking roots knee. And he was just gutsy. He had this really good clinch. But yeah, it was a tough fight. I'm not going to go around after a fight like that, wave my dick around, show my prostate to the world, call for this and that, because it was a tough fight.
Talking about prostates, it's important. Us men check our prostates, by the way.
Yes.
Just because we're doing a bit of a promo pushing prostates and you brought up prostates, which is actually quite scary. So I don't know if you've been watching our channel, because that's what we've been doing all week. We've been doing a kind of testicular cancer awareness. So that's quite mad that you brought that up.
Prostate to the brain. Fuck. Anyway.
Yeah. Moving swiftly on.
I just want to fight. Let's not talk about prostate.
Checks.
Next question.
That's very important, though. Obviously, would you say, did your opponent exceed your expectations, or in terms of like what he brought to the party, what he brought to the cage? Was it a bit of a surprise? Was there anything that he surprised you? Was it his strength? What was it that made it quite awkward and difficult, despite the fact, obviously, that we know it was a last-minute change?
It's like he just could keep pushing and pushing and pushing. I thought I'd landed a lot of knees. I'm like, I'm going to get that exit to get to a double collar or somewhere a bit stronger. But he just had a lot of like good little shutdowns to stuff I was working, especially when I got slippy. As soon as I get the double collar, you just slide under. So I had to kind of just hold that back. That little, just a little bit like, and like Yu Wakamatsu made it tricky for DJ, but at a much lower level.
Okay. And out of 10, what would you score your own performance tonight?
On a technical level, out of 10, 3. On a where I am now spiritually, I'm fucking over the moon, and I can't wait to get back to the gym. Obviously, Stitch is here, but I'm gonna run or whatever I can do. It's good to have a grindy one. I had a quick finish in Newcastle. I got finished quickly in Newcastle. Now it's good to go 3-5s with blood. Make sure I'm the hardest looking geezer at the My Chemical Romance concert next week.
Okay, so that's what's next in terms of celebration. My Chemical Romance. Where's the venue?
Wembley. Exciting.
Oh, big one.
Hell
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the worst thing I can't say?
Love that. Good crowd out for you tonight as well. And any special people in the crowd?
Everyone was there. First time a girlfriend's watching me fight, so there had to be a bit of blood and a bit of falling in reverse on the entrance. Mm-hmm. Such a fun time, seeing my cousin, seeing everyone. Just buzzing with everyone.
Yeah, and obviously at the end, split decision. What was your thought process in terms of waiting for that decision, and how did you feel once obviously you heard your name being announced as the winner?
It was more relief when I got announced as the winner, but to be honest, at that point, like, you've put your effort in, you've thrown your knees, and I'm already kind of thinking, what should I do next in the gym? Well, that's 50% of my brain, and the other 50% is songs by the Smiths. So I don't know, there's nothing I can do at that point. I've thrown a bazillion knees and thrown a big bunch of kebab shop left hooks. We've went back and forth, we've thrown some head kicks. What can I do when they're calling the decision? I thought I'd edged it. The way Harry was saying like, when the scoring was changed, it was changed because of fights like that. That's what Harry was saying. I'm going to have to watch it back.
Yeah. And to be fair, the opponent, him in his corner seemed super confident. They had him up on their shoulders when really celebrating and all the rest of it. So, yeah, like I said, it's one of those fights that everybody probably needs to watch back. And like you touched on, that new criterion scoring probably made quite a difference tonight.
Yeah, especially when he was down. Maybe before they would score the takedown attempt, whereas now the score.
The damage.
The little elbow, the little chip and shot, the little knee. So yeah, it was a rough one, but A rough one in terms of like frustration, not in terms of damage really.
Yeah.
I'll be sound. I'll be running around Flats Lane on Monday. So
Love that.
get back in it.
Enjoy the Parmo, enjoy the pancakes, and most importantly, enjoy the My Chemical Romance concert. Have a great one.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
George Hardwick, everyone. Pancake Parmo King, Obasogi, King's Court MMA, Cage Warriors Newcastle, over and out. Peace.